Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Tiffany Flowers, and I am recording vlog post 3 out of 5, exploring new social media platforms. And today I'm discussing the Fanbase app. So, if you don't already have the Fanbase app, I highly recommend that you go ahead and download it to your phone. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about how to access it from your computer. After you get your login and password, you'll log into it, and this is the screen you'll see. You'll have your content and your information in front of you. So, I'm actually dubbing the Fanbase app the content creator's paradise, and here's why. In terms of pros for the site, it's a great social media platform for creators who want control over their content with fair prices and unlimited reach. Additionally, it is the preferred site for business owners, startup investors, creatives, activists, bloggers, and entertainers. It is extremely easy to block bots or ignore them on the site. Fanbase has high user activity and a diversity of information sources. Users can use camps instead of groups on the site, which is an interesting feature. And you'll learn more about that as you start to use the platform yourself and start formulating different camps to share and disseminate your information. Now, the cons are people are still learning to use the site. I don't think it's as challenging as people are making it, but I kind of want to talk a little bit about that today. So, the first thing that I want to talk a little bit about is migration, right? So, if you're on the desktop portion like I am and you're looking at this screen, you would click on your photo, and here is the migration button from TikTok. So, it shows you step by step, it's only 3 steps in order to import your information from TikTok. So, step one, you would cut and paste your address. So, you would click this button to copy it. You would put that in your TikTok bio and you would keep that information there until the process is complete. You would enter your TikTok username below and make sure your profile is public. And the last thing is you would set which information you want to copy over. You want the content, public content only, um, or you want your profile and your profile picture. Then you just click the button, start migration. And honestly, it takes about 3 to 5 days, depending on the amount of content you have. But it definitely copies over everything. I actually was not on TikTok, I was on Instagram. So I did the same migration from my phone, actually. And it took less than 1 minute to do. And it migrated every single photo, comment, everything that I had put on here myself. Um, every single thing from the Instagram app. And so this is all of my information that actually got copied over. I thought I would end up losing it if I ended up leaving Instagram, but it's all here and it's hundreds of photos and videos as well. So the second question that people are asking me, about Fanbase, they're like, how do you find people on this app? And I just have to say that they're literally everywhere. You can find recommended people to follow by clicking on the app and following the people who follow others. So I know that that might seem weird, but a lot of people, that's pretty much how they build their following. So they come here. I have 110 followers. So if you're looking for people to follow people, you would come here and follow all those people. Okay. Now, this is another thing that people keep saying. They're like, how do you put your content on here? I know you migrated over. So from the desktop, if you're building on like Canva or YouTube or something like that, it's a really cool feature called Fanbase Plus, right? So with Fanbase Plus, I've already started putting my videos in here. You can put your videos in here, and I actually clicked this one to make it exclusive so you could see that you could actually protect some of your content as a creator, make it exclusive, and make it where only select people who subscribe to you can get the information, which makes it really, really cool. And that's why all the content creators are going crazy over this particular site. So I have a couple of videos on here. One is how to build your following on Spoutable, how to build your platform on Blue Sky in 10 steps to get 5,000 followers in 5 weeks. But here is the button here to upload. So you can either upload an original video, and this is the really cool part, or you can add a YouTube URL of your content, meaning that if you get a certain amount of views on YouTube, you would get paid from YouTube. If you're monetized on YouTube, then you would also get paid on this site for people who want to view your content and send you like hearts and things like that. So I thought that was a really cool feature. Now, if you come here to Fanbase Plus, you can see a lot of the content that's public by other creators, and you can see people are look at this. Roland Martin has 569 views on a video that he posted. And people are just posting and posting and posting different videos. And you can see this site is populating. There's a lot of people on this site. And this is a great place to come to kind of see what other content creators are doing, kind of peek in, like their videos, comment. I would recommend liking and commenting from the actual app on your phone because sometimes when you do it from the desktop, it's very similar to Instagram. It doesn't always work, but you can if you're somebody like me who wears glasses and I don't always like looking at a small screen. This is a really helpful feature of the site that I find. Now, there's another option on here that you can do as well that I find really cool. It kind of reminds me of the old Twitter when people would have those conversations and everything. They have live rooms. And so you can come here and it's tons of different rooms for gamers. The baby boomers have their own rooms. They have a lot of folks that are focusing on health and nutrition and trying to beat sugar addictions. It's all kinds of stuff on here. The same content creators who are doing podcasts and things like that, they're on here. They're starting to build their platforms from the ground up. And that's what I want to tell you all. Don't be afraid to build from the ground up because this site is increasing so fast that people are able to really, really get their work amplified in ways that they weren't because maybe they were being shadow banned on another social media platform. I know I was definitely being shadow banned on at least two. And now that I've moved off those platforms, my following is growing like every single day. So there's also upcoming rooms. So you can schedule all these different audio pods to have conversations. And as you can see, people are coming in, they're teaching classes, they're doing workshops on wellness, coalition of artists. They're doing every single thing. And even Fanbase comes on here sometimes and does like town halls, and um they have an offsite I think on Sprout Social where they do lives and things like that. So, how to build your platform on Fanbase? It pretty much takes about 3 steps. So, each day you want to come on this site and you want to follow 25 high engagers on the site, right? So, right now I'm following these people. But one thing I notice is that when I come in here the next day, there's 10 additional followers. So continue to follow people the same way you would on Instagram, and they'll eventually start coming on here because people are starting to use the site more and more and more. I'm on here every day now. So more people are kind of coming on and creating their content and putting it on here, but they're also staying and commenting on other people as well. One tip I want to say that's kind of been successful. One of the things that I've kind of connected with some people, you want to purchase 100 loves for the site, which is $1. And essentially, any creator you think is doing something amazing, I've just been sending like a random heart to people who either interact with my content or if I see some content that I really think is amazing, I'll send them a heart. And then we start following each other and having conversations and things like that. And a lot of the creators will send you hearts back. So it's really a good mutually beneficial business relationship on this site and I highly recommend it. And remember, it's just $1. Just think of it as, how much you pay for advertising on different sites when you're trying to amplify your page. I think I would rather give that money to a creative. It's literally 1 cent that you're giving them, but I would rather give that money to a creative than give that money to someone else who's charging me, $50 for an ad. How many people could I have supported? How many artists could I have supported just by giving them a few hearts? And so the last tip I have is like your content. So you want to come down here and make sure that you're liking your own content, which you would be able to do this actually on the app. But like your own content and the content of others. Now, the last thing is I did drop a couple of links in the bottom. There are some creators that made some videos on how to use Fanbase on their phones, and they also have some tips for Fanbase creators. So I'll drop both of those links below so you all can take a look at those. And I hope that this tutorial was helpful. I'll definitely be putting in more of my content this weekend just so I can get it uploaded because I have a ton of it. And I hope you all will come back, follow me, send me some hearts to support my work and my company. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Take care.